Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all, especially to my respected Associate Professor Dr. Jamilah and also my fellow friends from the UHPS 6013 from the Section 3. So my name is Abdul Azim Asfar bin Adias. I'm going to talk on how can we implement the contingency leadership theories to the 21st century leaders, okay, among the 21st century leaders. So, first of all, what I would like to highlight here is what is actually meant by the 21st century leader. So, it's basically explaining on how does the leaders, the bosses or the managers manage and deal with the modern mindset of the co-workers so that these leaders are equipped to deal with the unique challenges that is ready for them to be faced. So these 21st century leaders is actually got their own theory which draws leadership behavior skills, qualities that can only be garnered and adopted through careful study and training. So before that, I would like to explain generally on what is meant by the contingency leadership theories. So actually, these contingency leadership theories got several different models that fall under this general contingency theory. So the theories that under this contingency leadership theories are, the first one is fearless contingency theory. The second one is the situational leadership theory. The third one is the path goal theory. And last but not least is the decision making theory, which is the number 4. So while all of these contingency leadership models sounds like a bit different, but it's actually they bring the same content, the same views on how leadership should be managed. So based on my reading, a statement by Mark P. McDonald, the 21st century leadership is actually rooted in the ability to relate. Okay, the first one is 21st century leader need to have the capabilities to relate. Okay, leaders need to make a shift from the production-based management to people-centric management. Okay, the second one is create. Okay, leaders need to create new ways of working and introduce new processes to redefine standards that can generate strategies to work today. And the third one is instigate change. Leaders need to be at the forefront of change, actively be the forefront of the change. I mean, in motivating the teams, in giving the ideas, etc. So, from these points, we can see and try to relate to implement this contingency leadership theory to the 21st century leaders. Okay, as I've mentioned earlier, these contingency leadership models diverge on some different explanation, but still they are share a common thread. So the overlying viewpoint of the contingency theory of leadership is that effective leadership is contingent on, the first one is situation, the second one is task, and the third one, the people that involved in the situation. So these three elements is the crucial point. So different leaders, they must have their own types of leadership style, which is it will respond differently to the environment that is happening in their workplace. So among the factors that can affect a leader's effectiveness, I can say things like the scope of their jobs, the size of their team members, the deadlines, the sources that they get to settle their jobs. So according to contingency theory, these leaders will always find particular situation to challenge them and must be willing to acknowledge that their success partially depends on their circumstances. So this is the main point in the contingency leadership theory, which is their success, the leader's success is actually depends on the circumstances, and it's not hanging on their own specialty on leadership. So as of for the leaders to be a great leader for their team, they may need to adapt their leadership style to the current situation.